Hey guys, coming out to the garage to do another Goodwill bins thrift haul video. I got the table already. Kind of a crazy amount of stuff. About 50 bucks again, maybe 55, because I got some electronics. So I had to pay a little bit for the things that are electronics on top of the normal. Well, normally a 25-pound cart is about 45 bucks, so it still could be right around 50, to tell you the truth. But the light and the headphones there, the little Power Ranger zapper, that's electronics, so it didn't count in the normal weight. But right about 50 bucks. And we're just gonna get right into it. I'll show you that I'm gonna be starting with clothing. Got a wide variety this time around. Got some artwork back there. Got some cross stitch. Some electronics that I'm just gonna have. There's a couple surprises for Toots and Lucas in there. Maybe even one for Gabby, hiding way down there. But yeah, I'm just gonna here for a minute. Make sure that I keep it oriented right and set it up here to show you the clothing. Alright, so I'll start with the clothing. Just got this, starting with this corduroy hat, vintage corduroy snapback. I don't know what this company is, but it's a clean, nice green corduroy hat. A lot of people like just matching a color up. They almost don't even matter what's on it. Next up, little fairy t-shirt. People love these. They sell pretty good. Fun purple one. Very cool. Up next is a Twilight t-shirt. Everybody knows that's got fans and nostalgia and all that. So I grabbed that. Seems like an old one. I don't recognize the saying on it. And then after that is a animal prints t-shirt. North American Animals, 1990s, says on there. Just kind of random. I don't know, I would consider that an art tee, kind of, sort of. And then two best t-shirts are this kind of really big print, vintage Mickey Mouse, snowflakes, you know, wearing all the cool gear. Is he wearing a necklace? Is he wearing a gold? Oh, it's goggles. Okay. I was gonna say, is he wearing a gold chain? That's silly. Anyways, vintage Mickey tee, which they don't do super great, but I'd say that particular one is kind of neat. Maybe go for 20 bucks. And then this one's a little better, being that I think it's a ride, Animal Kingdom. I don't know a lot about Disneyland or whatever, but Animal Kingdom t-shirt. I looked this up, and there was people trying to get 45 bucks for it. I'd be happy at 25, because then it'd pay for half my cart. Up next, there's a very nice find. I hinted at this in the last video, because I think even in the last video there was a pair of LL Bean wax pants, and this is LL Bean wax jacket I was talking about. Just a green. The color is bad. I gotta get a light put up there, but the lighting is bad. The color is green. It's kind of a standard, the color you see often for these wax jackets. But I wasn't certain of how much it was going to be worth. But then I looked up this tag that's on it, and they're going in between, well, on average about 100 bucks, 150 bucks, depending on the size. So that is a great score. Let's see, that's all the clothing, so I think I'll bring it back down here and flip this. There we go. And then we'll just kind of grab a couple things and start pulling away. One of the things is this car. Alright, I'll just get them right down on here. It's a Nylint Trailblazer. I think it was Chevy Trailblazer. Very fun. I just think it's cool looking. It's not really something I normally pick up unless they're worth money. This one happens to be worth about 35, 45 bucks. Even with a broken rack, I think it does at least 30. But I'll list it for 45, and as clean as it is, I've seen ones that were rusty and not as clean go for 45. So I think this one should sell for 45. It's very fun. Very fun stuff. Up next, just to get some stuff out of the way, I'll just show real quick. Toomey is a brand of bag, I think. I don't know if they do more than bags. I know they do bags, but this is just the shoulder strap. And that should go for 35 bucks, just the shoulder strap, because the bags are hundreds. So just those two things right there should pay for my cart, not to mention all the clothes I already showed. And then again, things that will pay for my cart for sure are these aviation headphones. They're David Clark. There's the model number there. And after looking them up, these sell new for over $300. I'll probably try and list for $125, and I think $125 each. And I think that that's reasonable, and they should sell relatively quickly. I've seen the solds on them, and they're upwards of $145. Average is usually $175. So I think $125 is a deal. So I'll list those and hope for the best. Then some random things. Plush I showed in the past can be pretty good. 10 bucks. This wasn't on the table. I just noticed it over there. I found this in this haul too, but it's just a shirt tails glass jar. I think a flower came in it. This is random. I just picked it up because it has a tag on it. And on Whatnot, I've sold little figurines from different TV shows from the Cartoon Network. So I think that will actually sell on Whatnot. This guy is a Power Rangers gun I've sold over and over again. It has these little batteries sometimes in it. There's like a little plastic battery in there. It's exactly one of these, but there's different colors and stuff. So to find it with a battery is good. The batteries can sell for quite a bit. The guns themselves, 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that. This I just thought was fun. Donut box. But it's actually unders. Boxer briefs. I didn't open it. I just think it looks neat just like that. So I grabbed it. Doesn't weigh much at all. I found a whole bunch of Playmobil Knights. There's a couple pirates in there, I think too. But that's pretty good to find. I usually pick these guys up and then lot them up. Sell them in a lot. I think the last one I sold had 100 figures in it, sold for 75 bucks. So that puts me well on my way to getting another 75 bucks once I lot it up. Here's the present for Gabby, a little garden tool for her, for the hose, so she can delicately spray whatever flowers she wants to control the water on. This is a pin, big giant pin collection. I looked that up. If I remember right, it sells for about 25, 35 bucks, something like that. This light, I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to put it up on this shelf, up on this top here, so that it can light down, and then maybe I'll move that light there to be one that can light me from this side when I show the clothing. It'll show the clothing a little better. That's kind of fun to think about, getting to do that. Up next, let's see, just to get stuff out of the way. This bag, I didn't really even look in all that much, but it's got LOLs in there, and those things can sell good. I mean, I would have thrown a lot of that stuff away, probably, or not thrown it away, but gotten it out of the bag and put it back, but I didn't pay too much attention, and I ended up needing the weight anyways to make 25 pounds. So it ended up working out. And then I got bags of just more random toys, action figures. These plush here. This one's for Tula. This one's for Lucas. Got a pretty mean collection of plush going. These guys here, though, I had never heard of these before. Saw them in the bin. I thought they looked like they were in great shape, and they had this old feel to them, old look to them. So I thought, I'm going to check out what those are. Picked them up, took a picture, found out they're vintage and that they talk, I guess. 2 versions of them. They go for about $25 each. I seen the last sale for both of them that I looked up. They sold for $45. So I think that's reasonable to think that will be $35-45, and I'll be happy with 25 to tell you the truth. I don't know, just like getting my money back and getting things onto the people that appreciate them. This one is, let's see here, a pretty fun bag in my opinion of vintage nativity scenes. This first one is broken, it looks like, but I'll show a good one here. Look how cool that is. That is so cool. I guess I'll keep it down here in the light. That is so cool. There's all sorts of little parts and pieces in here too. It could be that that's supposed to have more pieces to it, but I just think they're super fun. I didn't even really look at what they were. I just thought, oh, old plastic, that can be really good. And then it turned out they were this, and that's even better. Very fun. And then there's a couple more. Looks like they all might have 1 or 2 pieces, because there's a bunch of pieces in the bottom. 1 or 2 pieces that gotta kind of be figured out and figure out what's gotta go in the right place, but I bet they're easy to fix. And most of them look cool just the way they are, if you ask me. Let's see, I'll get this out of the way too. Found a couple fun Christmas ornaments. These guys, this is the 3rd Starbucks ornament I found. I've been finding them. It turns out I have a little collection. I don't know, what is it? You got a collection once you have 3 of them. I don't know. I have 3 of them now anyways. Some more fun little keychains and figures and stuff. A little plush Pokemon that'll probably get washed. Toots might want it. And this is, I think, like a organizer for markers or something like that. But I probably will turn it on its side, use it as a shelf, maybe in here, so that I can stack up some of this other stuff, some of the little stuff, and be able to maybe fit more things, somehow fit more things. Anyways, that's fun to just find little things that you can use around the house, or however you feel like using. And then random toy piles, more random toy piles. This one's got these little groceries that Tula likes to mess around with, so she'll be excited to get that. She likes these little creatures too. That might be one she doesn't have, so that's fun. More random toys. There's another Monster High. I had a couple of those in the last one. These ones sell. Even when they're beat up, I grab them because they sell. Another fun Christmas ornament here. Oh, I don't know if I had the camera on there. Even though it's beat up, head and faces in there somewhere. There it is. Even though it's beat up, missing some stuff, missing arms, still sells. I got this fun little, another Christmas ornament, little tin toy. Just random, just all kind of things that I'd find one here, one there. Pop it in the bag. Captain Caveman, super fun. All of it. I think I've already found this guy like 10 times over. Another little cool Christmas ornament. Just fun stuff. Finding, little things here and there, and then I just end up putting them all in the bag, and the bag fills up. This bag I found all together. Sheila will be excited. Go through it. It's all Bluey stuff. I don't know if I've said it in a video before. There's a fridge. I don't know if I said it in a video before, but we love Bluey. We love the show. We love everything about it. We've seen all the episodes over and over and over again. We love it. And I found a little Jelly Belly. What do you call those? Candy machine? Gumball machine, candy machine, jelly bean. And then the last thing that I'll show here, sitting in all the way in the back, is part of the variety I think I talked about earlier. This is paint by numbers, vintage paint by numbers. They are super fun. I've found a number of them in the past, and they usually sell pretty good. The last one I sold was a deer in a forest. It was so cool. It was bigger than these. I think this, if I had to guess, is a 16 by 20. Maybe 18 by 24. But the deer one was bigger, and it was super cool. I held on to it for a little while. I'll probably do the same thing with these. Put them up for a little while, look at them, enjoy them, and then probably pass them along, sell them. I think I saw 2 of these farm ones for sale for about $175. So I'll probably sell them along for a good profit, or move them along after I enjoy looking at them for a good profit. I don't know how long I'll look at them, but I contemplate building a whole wall of these every time I see one. I think, hold on to those and build a whole wall. That'd be so cool looking. And it would. But it might take a little while to fill a wall. I have 3 clowns right now too, but I don't really like clowns, so I haven't even hung them up. But they're cool looking. Paint by numbers, old paint by numbers are super fun. And then these guys are cross stitch, I believe. It might even be considered cruel. I don't really know what the difference is. It seems like cross stitch is a little less textured, less thick, and cruel is the thicker stuff. I'm not totally sure, but I'll spread these out if I can and show you that there's 3 of them and how cool they are. The subject matter is cool. The colors are cool. Super fun. Someone's gonna love these. I looked them up. 2 of them were I saw a grouping for sale. 2 of them were the same as 2 I have, and then the third was different. And the one I have that's different is this Santa Fe Railroad one, if I remember right. So that tells me there's a bunch of them probably, and I have some of them. So when I go to sell them, I'll probably sell them separately, thinking that other people that have them might not have the one that I'm listing. So they might decide to buy it. I don't know. If they stick around for long enough, I might sell them all together. I might try there. But I think individually, allowing people the opportunity to buy just the one, if they, maybe they have 2 of them, or maybe they have, a few and only need one or the other of them. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do with those. That is the extent of the thrift haul. Lots of fun stuff again. I've ended here with a mess on the table, but lots of fun stuff. Wide variety of stuff, and still only about $50 spent. I mean, if I went over 50, it wasn't by $1 or $2. It was only by $1 or $2 if I did. I don't remember exactly, because normally 25 pounds is $45. and I had like some electronics. So I went, I know I went over the normal 45, but I think it was still around $50. And I'd say conservatively, I'm at $400 in profit. At the very least, $300 in profit. But honestly, I think there's $400 here. I mean, just being that there's probably 200 in just these, 100 in the jacket, that's 300 already. And then everything else, these three, say I only get 75 and only get 75 for those two paint by numbers, I'm at 400. What is that? 1, 2, 3. I'm at 4. I'm over 400. So I think 400 is conservative, and that is pretty darn good for a $50 investment. Plus I got the light, I got the toys for the kids, and I got the little something for Gabby. Oh yeah, I got a metal grate too. It's just like a little garden thing so she can grow beans up it. But yeah, just one of the better days in the last 2 weeks, I'd say, all in all. Not super exciting things that like really get me excited, just things that are good money and should do really well and should sell relatively quickly. Yeah, super fun. So yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe and like all that stuff that people are supposed to say on these. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.